Good morning students, welcome back to chemistry online classes. Today we begin with new chapter 6, combustion and flame. In the previous chapter we have learned about some fuels, especially fossil fuels like coal, coke, petrol, diesel, etc. Today we start with a new term, combustion. Combustion simply means burning. You know that burning is a chemical process. In every burning process is a reaction with oxygen. Just imagine burning of paper. In that process, paper react with the oxygen to produce which gas? Yes, carbon dioxide gas, and also release heat energy. So, now we can define what is combustion. Combustion is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to produce heat energy. A substance that can undergo combustion called combustible substances. All substances are not combustible. Combustible substances are also called fuels. Besides heat energy, during combustion, light is also give off in the form of glow or flame. All you are familiar with burning of candle and also burning of wood. What's the difference between these two burning process? Anybody can guess? In the case of burning of candle, it has a flame, but burning of wood does not produce a flame. Another burning process you have seen in last year 7th standard, burning of magnesium ribbon. Here magnesium ribbon burns with a brilliant white light. That means it produces a glow of light. So during combustion, heat energy, light energy, these two energies are released. Next we can list out combustible and non-combustible material.
From this table, we can classify wood, paper, kerosene oil, straw, charcoal, matchsticks as combustible materials. On other hand, iron nail, stone, glass are non-combustible materials. Do you think oxygen is essential for combustion? Let's perform an activity and test it out. Fix 3 burning candles on table and cover with glasses whose base have been removed. Put the glass over first candle in such a manner that it rests on 2 wooden blocks as you can see on the screen. Place the glass over the second candle in such a manner that it simply rests on the table. Place the glass plate over the third candle. Now, what do you observe? You will observe that candle burns freely in the first case. Here, oxygen enters the glass from below. But in second case, the candle flame flickers and produces more smoke before going off. Here, oxygen can't enter the glass. What about the third case? Flame goes off as soon as it covered with glass plate. So we can say that presence of oxygen is an essential requirement for combustion to take place. When the clothes of person catch fire, usually cover him with blanket.
I think now you can explain its reason. What's the reason? Yes, by covering with blanket, it cut off the passage of air or oxygen. Without the passage of oxygen, the fire will extinguish. You might have seen in petrol pump many type of warning and signboards like switch off your mobile phone, don't smoke, switch off your engine while filling petrol, etc. What's the reason? Yes, everybody know that the petroleum LPG, these are highly inflammable fuels. That means it catch fire easily. But if we keep this fuel at room temperature, it doesn't catch fire. Because to catch fire, it requires a minimum temperature. Without attaining this minimum temperature, it can't catch fire. This minimum temperature is called ignition temperature. Ignition temperature means the minimum temperature a substance required to catch fire. When the substance attains this ignition temperature, then it catch fire. We can just compare the ignition temperature of petrol and wood. Which one have lower ignition temperature? Wood or petrol? Just compare which one easily catch fire. All of us know that petroleum catch fire easily than wood. So, petroleum has lowest ignition temperature compared to wood. Next, we can compare the ignition temperature of paper and wood. Which one has higher ignition temperature? Yes, definitely wood has higher ignition temperature. It requires more heat energy to catch fire. Next, compare the ignition temperature of dry leaves and wet leaves. Yes, dry leaves easily catch fire. That means it has lower ignition temperature. Have you heard of forest fire? During extreme heat summer, at some places, the dry grass catch fire. From this grass, it spread to trees, and finally, as soon as the whole forest is on the fire, it's very difficult to control such fire. Do you remember in the last year, there was a huge disaster in the Amazon rainforest. It's got severe fire. So let's wind up today's session. Here we discussed mainly two terms: combustion, combustible material, and ignition temperature. And one important point, oxygen is essential for combustion. I have attached notes as well as test paper. All you have to attend the test paper. I have attached a URL. Please watch it. So we will meet in the next class. Children, take care. Bye. Thank you.